Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bomb reading, and I hope you guys are all well. And here is this cool amethyst if you guys would like to see it. And yeah, before we get into the reading though, Sagittarius, if you would like your own psychic reading, you may get one. I'm a Silva grad. They are accurate. Yes, they are. And those are energy readings. And we also have the psychic reading with the tarot reading combination. That's always recommended. It's really a lot of fun. We get different insight from each reading. All right. And you can book that with the calendar below. If you want a tarot reading alone, separate, you can get that as well. And yeah, those psychic and the readings are done on the phone. So are the tarot, unless you need a video, and that's why they are a lot of fun as well, right? But the psychic with the tarot reading is really a lot of fun. I'm also offering destiny readings, and those are forecasting your year. Those are forecasting right now, and also the new year for you. It starts at your birthday. Yeah, it does. Yeah, and so those are forecasting your love, your money, your health, work, yeah, career, when it's a good time to move, when it's not, things like that. It's really cool. And also you get all your auspicious years, difficult years, all that is shown, your money years in the reading. Yeah, it's more like a report. It is. So let's get into it. And that is based on your birthday, not the time. Yeah. So yeah, and send me an email if you would like one of those, you guys. Those are going to be really fun. They'll be on my website. I'm working on the website, and everything will be able to, all my services will be there. Yes, they will. And let's get started. We see Octavia Butler over here. So Octavia was taking care of business. She said, you can see her here. She's, she might have been, well, she was a writer, but I don't know what, if she was a professor, I'm not sure. But she didn't like corporate America holding her down. No, she didn't. She has this man here, and the snake is around his arm, and her fingernail, which has turned into a weapon here, is on him, and blood is being drawn. But she's angry here. We also have somebody angry over here, and I don't feel like it's you, Sagittarius. It's possible, but there's a new beginning here. There's a celebration. We have festival at the center of this particular oracle spread. Yeah, and that's a party. Yeah, it's my birthday, or it's something, right? I feel like it is most likely a reconciliation with somebody. It's also possible that you yourself are maybe thirsting change. Yeah. And, really wanting change in your life. Those destiny readings will, yeah, those are so cool. But, yeah, and so you could be craving change, wanting change, because there is an acceptance here with Flannery O'Connor. Yeah. And there's also, she had to kind of accept something here, but there's some type of an ending, some type of acceptance. And you may be accepting that maybe you need to move out of some type of a career, or, right, or, change your life, right? And we all have change. That shows up in your destiny readings, of course, right? Sometimes we resist it, but we have the knife, and there's a resolution here. Somebody felt oppressed about their future, and that's why it could have been career or love, and they felt oppressed. There is a resolution here, and because it's next to Flannery here, and, who was about a reckoning or an acceptance, right? She kind of had to accept, she accepted that she was sick and she couldn't really do what she wanted in her career, what she set out to do. And then she said, well, you know what? I can go do this over here. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. And so we have Audre Lorde here, and she was really angry here. And I feel like there could be, somebody could have also accepted a breakup with somebody in this reading for some. Like, oh, okay, fine. After being really angry. It's possible here. And yeah, and we have, after the festival, which is a beautiful card, we have thirst and redemption. So the thirst card is somebody who is craving, and we know it's craving change because we see the resolution, and we see all kind of this trouble over here. It's craving change, and this is compulsion and obsession. And, you know, she needs water. She does. And her lips are real crusty here. But, you know, she's a vampire. So she's thirsting for somebody's blood, maybe. This could be definitely like romantic here. It could be. Or about love for sure. And the redemption card is forgiveness and penance. This is like, you know, I want to make it up to you. Penance, right? It's a serious word. So let's get into it. And yeah, let's see what we have for you guys, Sagittarius. Yeah, and today we're going to use the Woodward, the Wildwood Tarot. Yeah, because it's from the Wild Woods. Yeah, not the Wild Wild West, though, right? Yeah, I was back there, right? Yeah, I was Annie. What's her name? Annie, somebody here. Let's see what we got here. We have the Lovers to start the reading. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I could have been a cowgirl back there, right? Here we have the Forest Lovers, Sagittarius, and they are basically saying their vows to each other. That's what they're doing here, right? And they, one of their hands, their left hand is over there, is wrapped around a ribbon. The ribbon is wrapped around their hands. And at the tree, and then there's more ribbon here, and they both have their hands over their hearts. I love you, honey bunny. Yeah, for sure. And this is a vow. It is. Let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. Let's put the cards down and we'll talk about them, because otherwise we're jumping the gun here. This is a reading that means more together than it does separate, right? Yeah. Okay, so we have here. So somebody was taken advantage of in the past. We have exploitation. I don't think I've seen that yet. This is the Six of Swords, and these little bumpy stars here on this table cover. This altar cover. Okay, so somebody was exploited in the past, and what's on your mind, Sagittarius, is fulfillment. So it is the Three of Wands in this deck. And she's kind of waiting here, and she has these two snakes on her, and they're like kissing here. Yeah, these two snakes are together. They're wrapped around each other like the caduceus. Yeah, they are. And we have rebirth in the root here. So yeah, you definitely have a new beginning with somebody here. Whoa. And so this could be your person's reading or yours, because it's about two people and it's a general reading. So maybe you are the one choosing this. You could be the one who is going to receive this. Maybe you have to forgive somebody, Sagittarius. Maybe they have to forgive you, right? I'm not sure here. No. Yeah, don't forget to forgive people, right, in your life. Not only in love, but otherwise you carry poison, right? You have to forgive people. You don't necessarily have to forget what they did, but don't carry around the grudge, right? Yeah, don't do that. Let's see what we have. You just create trapped emotions. So we have the Ten of Stones, and the stones are pentacles, all right? And here's like the Tree of Life here. Yeah, this is very cool here. And the Tree of Life is really about building. It's really the Kabbalah divination by the Hebrew people, and it's very deep. It is. And so but here, this Tree of Life, you know, the Ten of Pentacles can be family and home. We see the family depicted on the regular card. They call this one home. And these 10 stones are considered pentacles. Yeah, they are. So, and they are, you know, these big ones are holding up the small ones. There's a building in this reading. I want to build with you. Yeah, definitely. And here's the rebirth. And it looks like it is the Eight of Cups in this reading. Yeah, the Eight of Cups is usually not nice, but in this reading it is rebirth, and we see all these 8 cups, and the major cup is flowing into the tiny cups for the most part. Let's see what else we have. The Woodward is here. Yeah, not Squidward, Sagittarius. All right, you guys know who that is? That's my ex-boyfriend's name, right? Squidward. Let's see what we got here. Not really. Let's see what we have here. I would be renaming him. Yeah. Right? Yeah, let's see what we have. I rename food and everything. Yeah. Yeah, we don't call smoothies Smoothies, we call them fruities. Yeah, we do. Let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. I make up my own words. Yeah. And so, oh, we have the Seven of Wands. It's actually reversed from this deck here. It's supposed to come out. It's from a different deck, and it talks about, uh, mm-hmm. It talks about releasing frustrations. It does. These don't read the reverse. So it says frustrations. You're able to overcome your frustration. You're on top of it. And so Sagittarius, all I can say is in this reading is beautiful. It's so beautiful because the woodward is here, and the woodward is about somebody who creates their life. Whatever needs to be moved out of the way is moved out of the way. Whatever needs to be let go of gets let go of. And let's have a look at him. He's sitting next to his kind of leopard-looking cheetah. I guess it's a cheetah. I'm not really sure. The face doesn't look like a cheetah, but hey, this is the Wildwood Tarot, right? So, maybe they have different creatures. They probably do. Okay, let's see what we have here. Through adversity, reading points, of course, or the process of rebalancing in life, we find courage within ourselves that flows from an unknown source. Sometimes that courage has to do with facing unavoidable truth or dealing with a person or a problem that no amount of physical confrontation or emotional bravery will resolve. Yeah, in other words, somebody couldn't fix something. They couldn't confront the situation in a physical way. Or they couldn't take it on. Maybe they couldn't confront another person, possibly. But it's something that can't be fixed either physically or emotionally. So when something can't be fixed in either of those, right, you just have to leave. You have to accept it and move on. And I said that we have acceptance and reckoning with Flannery O'Connor, right? Yeah. And so the woodward is here, and this is maturity of the will and emotional direction. This is somebody stepping forward here. You are your person here for a major rebirth. This is big, and it's close. I feel like it is. Because and so in the concern here is clearance. Something's being cleared out here by the woodward, right? We just saw that. All right, yeah. And the woodward is, who is he supposed to be here? He is supposed to be, I forget what they call him, because these all have their own major arcana meanings or equivalents, right? Yeah, and so, and this may be the hermit. Yeah, it definitely could be. So, yeah, let's see what else it says here about that. Yeah, the noble instinct of protection. And it says Lu or La, Lu or Lug. And this is guardian of the sacred spear known as many skills. Blessed compassion. So somebody here has the emotional maturity to take control of their life, basically, is what it is. In your environment, Sagittarius, is the Nine of Cups. And he's meditating, and he has all these cups here, right? And so this is generosity, right? And so usually we see the man sitting there, and the cups are behind him, and he's real happy. But this guy is spiritual, and he is meditating. And the cups are, I feel like they're kind of appearing there for him because of his own generosity and gratitude. This is how we attract things into our life, by staying genuinely grateful and in gratitude, right, for what we have. And then, that really kind of not exciting, but that sweet kind of humble vibration attracts more things into your life to be grateful for. Yeah, that's how it works, right? But in your environment, Sagittarius, is the Nine of Cups. Now, let's get a card on the Nine of Cups. But, it's underneath rebirth. Yeah, so this is very cool here. Let's see what we got. Something's being cleared away. Let's get a card on that clearance, rather. And so we see this fire burning, right? It's a campfire, but we have an axe over here. I don't know if somebody's burning these wands, but this is the Seven of Wands, or bows, in this reading. Yeah, and so, one of those bows I feel like was burned over here, possibly, because I see 6 here. Wow, it's interesting. But this is clearance. And that's why the fire is there. And this is in the concern. Somebody's clearing things away from their life. They really want this wish. 8 of Pentacles, you see, because of the inspiration, and it can be devotion, the 8 of Pentacles. This guy's devoted to his job, right? Yeah, well, he's making pentacles, right? So, you know, when he's done, when no one's looking, he takes them all home, right? Of course he likes his job. We have the star reverse, Sagittarius, and this is in your concern. So, you know, the star reverse can talk about endings. It can talk about no longer hoping for anything, and I feel like that's exactly what's going on. I'm going to cover her up a little bit because she's naked here. She is, and it was reversed. But the star reverse is, I don't have any more hope for this. And that's what the woodward talks about. No amount of physical confrontation or emotional immaturity can help this situation, whatever this may be. And that's what the star is reversed too. Yeah, the star reversed is, I don't have any hope for this. I don't have faith in this. I'm not inspired. There's no more inspiration. Yeah, it's like that. All right, so generosity, Sagittarius. And it is sitting in your environment. A very generous Sagittarian told me the other day something nice. Yeah, they did. Let's see what we have here. She said if she won the lottery, she would buy me a house. So maybe I shouldn't be saying that, right? Let's see what we have. We have the moon. And the moon is here. And you may be in the dark about this. You could be very sensitive about this, Sagittarius, in your environment. Or it's this person's sensitivity about this wish. You know, the moon is many things. It can be romance, because we see plenty of that here. Yeah, somebody has chosen you with the Forest Lovers, excuse me, to have a home with you and to have rebirth with you. And with this reckoning and forgiveness, this person, I feel like, was reborn and the woodward in some very emotionally mature way. And that's what happens when we go through stuff, when we go through hard times, right? They even say we choose people who are difficult so they can teach us, so we can learn from them. Because usually when we pick somebody difficult, it can be because we know that we're trying to figure ourselves out, and we see something in that person that is like us sometimes, but we are trying to know ourselves, so we pick somebody very difficult, and from that difficulty we learn a lot in that situation. Yeah, and that's, you know, it can be hard to maybe accept that. But I know I've done that in the past, right? Let's get a card. We have ecstasy here, and this is your hopes and desires. And she's dancing over this pentacle, Sagittarius, and that's what you want, ecstasy. And you may be thinking about this person in a sexual way. Page of Swords. This could just be that your mind is completely on this all the time. Could be, right? And now we have the High Priestess reversed. I mean, the High Priestess reverse could be a person in this reading. It could be that you could be wondering if this person is trusting their intuition, possibly. This could be, you could be wondering if they're taking action, possibly after a spiritual awakening here. It could, because, you know, 7 of Wands, Sagittarius, and this shows up in your outcome. We're going to get a card on that 7 of Wands. Who is overcoming frustration. The 6 of Wands reversed. Whoa, did I flip these cards? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we have this here. I feel like this Page of Wands was reversed. Sorry, guys. And then we have the High Priestess in the upright. So there could be a Pisces or a Scorpio in this reading, but I feel like this ecstasy is clear. You want this with this person. You may have been like, this could be, maybe you're wondering if, you know, if they're really going to show up, something like that. Or if they have, you could be wondering about another situation in this reading as well. Like, is something else over in order for this to happen? That might be on your mind here. But definitely you are seeking, I feel like you are definitely just really wanting this. And yeah, I just feel like you're really wanting this. We have exploitation in the past. Maybe this person took advantage of you. Maybe you have taken advantage of them, because the forgiveness card is here. In the outcome is the overcoming of frustrating events here. Now we have the Six of Wands. This is also overcoming. That's why I was like, why would that be in the reverse, right? So this is overcoming, Sagittarius, and this is a victory. And yeah, there was some type of defeat here, or accepting, maybe this is your person, accepting that I need to move on from something. But because there is some type of an evolution here, or an awakening, a spiritual awakening here that is kind of in the background here. Let's see what your person's cards are. Let's see what they are. And they are creativity, and we see this couple holding hands. And yeah, and they are standing in front of the hot air balloon and this wheel here. It's a swirl. And on that wheel or on the swirls are all these beautiful diamonds and hearts and, you know, butterflies. And here is the door, and over the door is the rainbow. So the stairs are leading to the door, and this is what this person wants with you. They want to create with you. They want all this with you. Here's the path, and the path is basically showing that it is from this beautiful swirl. It's just showing all new beginnings here. Here's the boat. This talks about, I want to get on board with Sagittarius, but it talks about a transition. It can talk about a journey together. Yeah, it can. And let's see what else we have. And your person here has the pentacle. This is evoking. Here they are evoking this. And we have the karmic relationship. And this here, you may owe, this person could have owed a debt to you in this lifetime. Maybe it's the other way around. This looks like a past life relationship here, where maybe you guys were in love with each other in a past life. And yeah, that shows up in the destiny readings too. It does. We're going to end this reading. And thank you so much for joining me here. If you guys want to book a reading, they're really lots of fun. And the destiny reading they're just both fun. Yeah, they're just so awesome. Thanks so much for joining me here. God bless you guys. Those are a report. You get a report sent to you. You do, and you can read all about your life. Thank you so much.